Florida rainy season is upon us. The heat, near 100 every day, humidity, over the top. Traditional vegetables, tomatoes, zucchini, squash, all done. And forget about anything that's a Nebraska family. So what can you possibly grow in this type of heat? What can you plant right now? Well, the answer is okra. It has been my experience for many years that you can plant okra just as soon as you don't have to worry about frost. That also happens to be our dry season. And many years, and I do mean many years, I'll only get a handful that grow maybe this tall. They stunt out. I've also found that if you wait until this horrible, humid, just over the top Florida rainy season and you plant your okra, I get completely different results. I end up with plants that are 4 to 6 feet tall, depending on the variety, in copious amounts of okra. Now, that's what I'm doing today. I'll be doing it here in a little while. I'll be taking okra and planting it. Let me show you. First, I soak them in water overnight, roughly 24 hours, but you can get away with 5 to 6. What I'm looking for is for them to start splitting open. Once I see that, it's time to plant. The next thing I'm looking for is for them to have late afternoon shade. So planting on the east side of a tree is what I'll be doing. Pre-fertilizing the area with compost and manure goes a long way. This has been out here for a couple of weeks now and it's ready to go. Before you plant, it means getting rid of any weeds or as many as you can. Even it out a little bit, break up any chunks, kind of spread it out. This should do pretty good for me. Now, when it comes to planting in okra, they generally like to be 6 to 8 inches apart to a foot apart. Which means how many I had in that pack is way too many for this area. But I'm going to plant most of them in here anyway. Found one that's already rooting. Now, another thing I'm looking for when I'm planting are those clouds right there. I know this time of year, those clouds are going to build up over by the Orlando area, or just west of the Orlando area. And then they're going to march over here and rain. And that's what I want. I want that rain. I've got 3 rows going. I could probably put in 4. And I'll put in more over there, but that's not going to happen right now. The next step, that is coming right up. Now, even though I know it's going to rain and this is already moist, I'm going to water them in. Because there is a small chance that the rain might miss me. You do not want those seeds to dry out under any circumstances. So make sure you water twice a day until they come up. Don't need much, just soak the area real well.